Oh, goodness.
Are they good?
What? Oh, yeah, them there, but
Isn't that amazing?
them sideburns. Them sideburns say, oh no. Barack.
Hallelujah.
Shabak. They giving the highest praise right now.
Now sit down. Ah, praise the Lord.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
I'm sweating now.
Isn't that orgasm? Itch. Does it itch?
Just on the arm part. Easter dress.
Okay.
All right, you ready? Okay, we ready.
Hey mamas, how y'all doing?
Hey, mama. How many friends do you have that has been your friend for more than 10 years? One that not only can you call, but she can call you too. It's not just she's calling you and you like, she my friend, but I don't know if I'm her friend.
I have two.
Two. Okay.
Mhm.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Because I can say that I have a few, 3,
Mm-hmm.
that have actually been like a long time.
Since grade school?
Yes. Right? And then I have a family member that I also consider my friend.
Oh, okay, so if you're gonna include family, then you can add 3 more people onto that.
Okay. So 5 solid people that, ooh, if I don't answer the phone, they're knocking on my door, or you got that type of connection where they feel in their spirit, like, let me call and check on my girl.
That's good.
I have about, okay, so let me scale back. If we're talking about checking on your strong friend, 1. So fortunately and unfortunately, I'm the strong friend where I'm the one reaching out.
Okay.
And very seldom is one of my good girlfriends calling me. And I mean, yeah, okay, whatever.
So what do you do in those
Telephone works
situations?
both ways. I mean, like I said, I have one where we're in tune. You know, like if I'm not answering my phone for the whole day, okay, I'm gonna give her a day. No, I'm saying that's her to me. If I'm not answering my phone for the whole day, no, there's no attitude. It's just like, okay, I may send you a text. I know you see me calling you. I may not respond because that's just how I get sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Day 2, okay, I'm gonna call your child phone. I'm gonna call Reggie phone. If they say, oh, she all right, she in here, I'm gonna give you another day. Day 3, okay, what's up? We need to pray when we wake up in the morning. Just, you don't gotta talk. We can just pray and then you can get off the phone. Or what's wrong?
Okay.
Why are you not answering the phone? And sometimes it's because I've been dumped on, either by that particular person or life or other people, that I just need a moment for myself.
Well, the way that you're creating your boundaries is you just shut down.
I take a moment for me.
Do you ever tell that friend what you just said?
Not in those words. I've said, this is becoming a little too much for me.
Okay, that's honest.
I need a moment, or get it together and then call me back with something positive. When I find that I'm taking on so much of somebody else's problems that I can't even get my thoughts together, I gotta take a minute.
Absolutely.
And my friend has to respect that, or should respect that.
A friend will respect that.
You know, you always have that good girlfriend where you don't have to talk on the phone every day.
Right.
But when y'all talk, it's like, oh, we just talked last week.
And
You
it's
should always
an easy
have
conversation.
Yeah, it's not about nothing else besides we just catching up and reminiscing and encouraging each other, and then, okay, girl, we'll chat when we chat. But I got you in my back pocket, and if you need $100 and I got it, call me.
I agree.
Okay, so I've learned from you to not allow people to just dump on you. You have to have people that will also pour into you, because it's a difference.
Big difference. That goes back to reciprocation. you can't just come to me and never sit back and say, are you okay, or how are you doing today? Every conversation with me is, let me tell you what happened to me. Can I talk to you about something? Can I ask you a question? And then it's a draining conversation. It's when you're an empath, like I always told you, you are. Even if you don't want to, when someone's dipping out of your bucket or lowering your vibration, removing all the energy that you have to say, hey, look, this is, like you said, this is too much. I can't do it. What do I always say? You came to me before with this. Same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Have you applied any of that?
It's not gonna change.
Or, you know what's very good to do with a person? When you, even instead of ignoring them, even if you think they're calling you to dump on you, you start the conversation with, what kind of conversation will this be today? I need to prepare myself, or I need to let you know whether or not we go any further with it.
I've said
You
that
already feel it.
Start a conversation off. If I need to vent, do you have the capacity to hear this?
Absolutely.
Because if you don't,
Absolutely.
don't even waste my vent. I will call somebody else. Like, don't waste my vent.
But you do that.
Yeah, because
you're conscious of other people. If you don't have that person that's going to say the same thing to you, or even consider it. That's all I want you to do. Or I want to know that you've considered how I am at this moment.
Don't assume that everything in my life is going great. Don't make it seem as though if I do have a problem, it's minute to what you have going on.
Absolutely. That's people that put themselves on pedestals.
Because your plate may be full, mine is too. I can't add anything to it.
So you protect your energy.
Period.
And there's no reason for you to apologize for it. There's no reason for you to explain your way out of it. No, I'm sorry. I'm protecting my energy.
There are some acquaintances and some family that I've had to say, you know what? I love you. I appreciate you. However, the vibe you give to my life, I can do without. Not necessarily me wanting to do without you,
Right.
but when you're better, or when you've changed, and when we can work on the same playing field, then you come back.
And be cordial.
Right, but right now, I love you from over there. I can still see you, what you got going on in life. I can still feel you. If I need to pick up the phone and just hear your voice, I will.
Yep.
But I can't give you what I've been giving you, because that's not working for me anymore.
Right.
And it's not me being selfish, it's just me protecting my energy.
Yep. So how do you not feel selfish? Because some people will give you that guilt trip too.
Well, I've had to learn that, because before it's like, I feel like this, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you all feel like this is my family, or this is my good girl. You know, this girl or this guy has been in my life for so long, they're like family. So how do you just cut this person off? When you choose you first, it's much easier. But when you're constantly putting other people's feelings and emotions above yours, then you're gonna consider how they feel versus how you feel, and their feelings are going to supersede yours. That's not okay. How about we have a real conversation? Like, what's going on is some boundaries have been crossed, some disrespect has happened. I've been disposable to you, and I no longer want to be disposable to anybody, so I'm a step back. And when you have a heart check and you change some things about yourself, I'm here.
Well, you have to be careful though when you approach it like that, because it's almost like although you know it's that person's fault that you're taking a step back, or something that that person is doing that you don't agree with, when you say, until you get yourself together, until you, it's still putting something back on them. You always still have to make it about you. This isn't working for me right now. And maybe sometime down the line, when I see things differently, then we'll connect, or we'll come back and try to make this work again. But otherwise, I think that I'm in a different place.
Yeah, me.
Yeah.
It's not you, it's me.
Because the bottom line is, you're going to have to learn how to not be around that person, especially if it was a close friend or family. You're going to have to learn, because we're creatures of habit. What do? Pick up the phone. When we see something or hear something funny, we want to tell them.
Share something on social media.
Yeah. So all of that has to be adjusted now. And so you do have to work on that. You do have to work on, how it's going to work for you. So that's just a better way, because that can cause friction too. Right. When you're saying, until you no, it's up to them to realize whether or not they need to get some stuff together. But you know, like I always say, what do you know for sure? You know that this ain't working for you. So that's how you put it, or I need to make some changes and I need to figure some things out. So give me a little space.
How do you deal with being disposable to someone? Because
when you mean disposable, like always pick up the phone when they call, or?
Okay, so what I mean by disposable is when you're heavy in somebody's life, you guys speak every day, you're on the same page, and then they have a life change.
Okay.
And then now it's like, not only do I no longer have the same time I used to have for you, I don't have the same regards I used to have for you.
Okay.
And then their life change goes back to what it used to be. And now it's, oh, hey girl, now I'm back in your face. Now I'm back on your coattail. And that's fine. Because, a part of me wants that. And then they have another life change. And it's like, now you're disposable again. How do you, first of all, tell that person, I'm worth more than being disposable. Now, you're not going to put me in the recycling bin and go back and pick me up when it's convenient for you. Because where does that really leave me in your life? Am I really your good girl?
That's just a straight up honest conversation. And you always start off with, I love you. I will always love you. And you start off with the good stuff, say how it made you feel.
Right.
I felt so satisfied because I had you, one of the biggest parts of me. I miss that. However, this happened, and then this happened. And then we went back here, and then that happened. And it kind of broke me a little bit. So now my faith in what we had is kind of like, it's wavered now. I don't know.
I don't know. Put me back in the recycling bin.
Right. So if you want my trust, because that's what you're going to need, then I would like to see some consistency. And then it will do me so good to be able to get back to where we were. The problem is when we communicate with people that hurt us or disappointed us, we never let them know the root of the disappointment.
The vulnerable part.
That vulnerable part, which is always going to be, most times going to be the healing. Because you're letting that person know, you're not blaming them for something, but you're letting that person know, I've been a little broken behind this.
This is how I feel on
this is how I feel inside. And I need you to understand, man. But that's a very important thing to understand when you're communicating with somebody. Effective communication, people actually, most times they get it. And most relationships grow from that. Now, if you've been vulnerable, honest, from a pure heart, spoken out of love to that person, and they continue to maybe take it personal,
They need some growth.
there needs to be growth there, and then that gives you your out.
Right.
100% out, like out. Because if you say that to them, guess what? She thinks she better than me. Oh, now she got this, now she brand new. You know,
they forget.
it immediately takes their face out of their mirror.
Like,
And
what?
now they can flip it and try to flip it back at you.
Bro, did you hear anything I said?
No, absolutely
Right.
not.
Hello.
No, because that ego was right in the front right there
Well, I
saying,
just put my heart on the platter
Yup,
and serve
yup,
it to you.
Yep, but look at me. You talking to me and her. Okay, and next.
Well, the next is if you got a friend and you guys are not growing together and motivating each other, and it's always a competition, or you know, this one got to be doing better than this one. It's not like, girl, if I'm up here and you down there, hey, give me your hand, let me pull you
Right.
up here with me. It's time to demote the titled. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
there's friend, then there's associate, and then there's, what's your name again?
Stranger.
And that is okay, because it all goes back to your growth, you protecting your energy, you having a circle that you can trust and rely on, and you deserve that.
That's the bottom line. And if your friends don't make you do this,
The Bible says, come as you are, and I am kinky, curly, and curly. You tried to let me down, and I woke up. You tried to let me down, and I woke up. Zeus over there sitting pretty well. I don't know those problems.
Okay, you ready?
It's organza.
And it's pink.
What is the purpose of that shirt?
Break up with them. See you guys later.